How is it going then, everybody? I hope you're all doing very well. Welcome back to another video here on our channel. I'm the FIFA analyst. Today we have got a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow updated formation guide for you. We did release a video on Monday where we did a live commentary talking about why I use the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow this weekend, and you guys have asked me to kind of go through, show you how it works in depth, how you can use it to your advantage to hopefully get you some more goals and get you some more wins this weekend in FUT Champs. If you do enjoy the video, please let me know by dropping a like. You can subscribe to the channel. We do upload every single day, and we do stream all of our FUT Champions games over on twitch.tv/FIFA analyst. Link is in the description for that. So let's have a conversation about the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. I touched on it on Monday on why I liked it so much and how you kind of want to use it in game, and we're going to be showing you some examples throughout this kind of footage so you guys can see it exactly and see what I'm looking for and why I'm looking for what I'm looking at doing directly when I am in it. So first things that I want you to kind of pay attention to, and we'll jump into the tactics and the instructions at the end, is that when you pick up the ball in the middle of the park, one of the things that you are constantly going to be looking for is for the runners to come over and make those runs directly into the box. Now, having certain midfielders that have that ability to do that may have a high attacking work rate can be crucial here. Whether you're going to play someone who's a box-to-box midfielder, someone like Kevin De Bruyne, who can get forward and defend, is crucial in that right centre mid, left centre mid role. You might even look at someone like Scream Firmino. Obviously, Hullet is the perfect man for this role. You want your two outer CMs to be able to go up and go back and do everything for you that they possibly can. Your CDM, your out and out CDM, is going to sit there in front of the defense and just be solid and not leave that position. This formation does leave you open to counter attacks, and how are you going to use it as a formation? What are you looking at doing? What we want to try and do is, in this example, I'll just go through this for us first of all. We played a pass directly into the Neymar. The first time fake shot, really crucial here. I talk about it a lot. You want to be unpredictable. Make sure you add it into your game. First time fake shot, the reason why it's effective here, he's currently controlling the one centre back. We want to catch him in that middle of the player switch, which is what we do. We do the fake shot. He gets caught that one way and go in for that. So how do we want to play the formation? You will notice a lot of my goals here will come from me winning the ball back and having that quick tempo. FIFA 20 this year is slow, right? It's not a quick game. 4-2-3-1 is the king of formations. This is the king formation at getting you goals and playing tick-a-tacker quick football. Just wanted to show you there how straight away we go directly up. We use the centre attacking mid, the two strikers, using that triangle, sending the Ronaldo on a run with L1, LB on Xbox, sending them on a run which will get them directly going forward and creating that little quick tempo. This isn't something you're going to use slow in the opponent's half. Inside your own half, build up with it slowly. Use your centre backs and your right back. As I look for the sweat across here, this was an R1X RBA on Xbox. It's like a low driven, straight across the face of goal. If I go for the double tap here, it's too far away. We need to go for that low driven pass, which is what we do and which is how we manage to find the back of the net there. So that's what we're going to be looking for. You pick the ball up in the centre mid, centre defensive mid role. You go straight away into the cam. You lay it off to one striker. You then send it to the other striker by tapping L1, and you use that triangle and you create that overload from that. This formation is guaranteed to get you goals. Like, if you can't score with this formation, we've got a bit of a problem going on, all right? Having the unpredictability with a couple of skill moves, simple things like the ball rolls, the drag backs, the first time fake shots, the occasional heel to heel. The Elastico is something that I've been using a little bit recently and getting joy from it. That's really good in this formation. Now, we might be going, all sounds good, analyst. Well, what are the cons? Quite simply put, it is weak as anything at the back. It's so hard to defend because you've got one centre defensive mid. He's trying to cover the striker, the cam, any right attacking mid, left attacking mid that may come into the middle, and it's really difficult for him to do that. He's running around like a headless chicken. Someone like Kante does it really well, but that's, you've got to make sure you've got someone that's got the stamina and got the ability to move around quick, good agility. That's why I don't think Vieira is as good as a centre-back this year. You want ball-playing centre defensive mids. Vieira doesn't really do that for me. Obviously, he'd still do a fantastic job, but, you want those ball-playing centre defensive mids. And that's where it's going to be a little bit weak when it comes to the back. Now, because it's a quick formation, one of the common things that you guys will do when you are playing it, you'll play quick in attack and then you defend quick as well, and you make mistakes in defence. The things that I'm going to ask you to do in defence is to stay calm, stand up, don't rush in when you are defending. You are going to get caught out. The last thing you want to do is to have 5-6 people committed in attack. You've got your 4 defenders and your 1 CDM sat back, and you're going to drag that right back out and drag the centre back out, and now you've got, 2 or 3 people sat in defence. You need to make sure that you are staying calm. Player switching needs to be on point, using the right stick, using the L1 for the quick switch when needed, and making sure that you're not pressing a tackle button and not getting committed with a simple 1-2. One of the issues you may have with this formation, if you're not smart enough, is that because you've got 2 strikers, it's actually, in a way, when you're not quick enough, it can be easy to defend against the 1-2s, right? Because you see 2 strikers, that's what we need to look for to defend. Sometimes you may need to play the pass into your striker and hold the ball up and wait for that centre attacking mid now to run over the top. And then you've not got the 1-2s on as much, but then you can make your way into the box from it, and that can work really, really well on that front. So you just need to make sure that you are mixing it up. You're not always going 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, but you are being direct. As I said, this formation is so much... the reason why it's not effective this year, because this year is obviously very much side to side, patient, waiting for him to drag you out of position. However, I think this has its time and its place. If you want to have fun, this is the formation to go to. Fun on FIFA 20. Ha, good joke. If you want to try and have fun, this is the formation to do so. Does it have its time and its place throughout its game? Yes, of course it does. If you're struggling to get a goal and you're 2-1 down and it's the 60th minute, maybe change to this, up the tempo, go through the middle. Now, your right centre mid and left centre mid, we'll go into the player instructions shortly. We're going to have them on cover wing, which is what it's going to mean is that when you are defending, that's where your defensive width is going to come from. Those guys are going to push out wide and they're going to cover that area for you. Because if not, all the guy's got to do is use his right attacking mid, his right back, and just overload on that right-hand side. And you're just going to have your left back there, and you're going to get capitalised on it. So you need to make sure you have them on cover wing. I did used to run cover centre, and that was how I leaked more goals. It does mean that when you win the ball back in defence, in the middle, you don't necessarily have like the 3 CMs because, the other 2 might have just gone out and covered the wing. So do be cautious of that. That is one thing, obviously, to take into account. What sort of players do we want up front? We don't want someone like a Lewandowski, Immobile. We need people that are quick, that can get behind. I ran Ronaldo and... was it Neymar? Yes, it was Neymar because I played Messi at centre attacking mid. Ronaldo and Neymar. For you, it might be Mbappe and it might be Ben Yeddo, it might be Asal, it might be Vardy, it might be Rashford, Aubameyang. You need people that are quick, all right? Because those are the guys that are going to get in behind and cause trouble for the back line. This formation will struggle a little bit more against someone that is playing an out-and-out drop back. Reason for that is because they don't have the room to run in behind. What you're going to hope to do there is to invite the pressure on a little bit from the opponent and then hit them on the counter, and that's why we want to be quick, because then they don't have the time to drop back. If you hold the ball for too long, pass it around in your own half, and then you give them the chance to drop back, you're going to really struggle, to be honest with you. That's where it will have its issue, because you can't really pass it around on the edge and wait because of the way the formation lays out. You do need to make sure that, we are being quick, up the tempo. As I said, a lot of the goals I scored throughout these highlights that I'm showing you, just look where it comes from. It's me winning the ball back, and what do we do straight away? Boom, we're straight in on the opponent using the L1 passes, as I always talk about. Is it a formation that I think you guys should run for the whole 30 games if you're a Gold 2, Gold 3 player looking to get Elite 3, constantly looking at improving? No, I think it's something you can have in your locker, though. It wouldn't be my go-to meta, use it all the time. And I know what some of the YouTube comments are going to say. Why tell us a formation if you don't think it's meta? It is meta. It's just not ranked the top formation. It's 4-2-3-1, 4-4-2, and then the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. And I'm completely honest with that. I use this formation, and I had some of the most fun that I had on FIFA last weekend by just attacking, scoring goals, elite goals like anything. But I had fun with it, and that's what the main thing is about. Obviously, when the servers are clean. Now, you guys did ask, did I use it on the Road to Glory? No, I did not. Now, the Road to Glory account is nowhere near to the level of my PS4 accounts. Would I recommend this formation with a 200k squad, 500k squad? No. I think you've got to have at least a good 1 mil to make this formation very viable. Gorilla used to love the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. He always used to play it. he always struggled using it with a cheaper team because of how quick, and this no disrespect to Gorilla, because of how quick he attacks and how good he is at the game. Using a 100k squad, you just can't attack that quick. They don't take the touches. They don't have the ability to run in behind a lot of the times. That's why it will struggle. So you need to make sure you have got the squad to back it up, having pacey centre backs, good right back, good left back, making sure you've got the pace up front, and then a Neymar at centre attacking mid, 5-star weak foot if you can, would absolutely be crucial there for us on that front. So we're going to run through the custom tactics now for you, just so you can see. We did put this in Monday's video as well. Obviously it's no different from that because that is exactly what we run, so you can see what we were running, why we were running it, and everything, and you guys can take a look at that. You might find I run balance. You might find press on heavy touch is better, really push the opponent in and box them in. You might find fast build up is better to have an even quicker tempo. I found balance gives you the best of everything. I always find balance gives you the best of everything. That's why I run it. And you might want to up the players in box if you want more people again to transition from that midfield into attack. I would recommend stay back while attacking on the fullbacks. It's already an attacking formation. You send those fullbacks forward as well, and you are asking for trouble, in my personal opinion. So give the formation a go. See what you think of it. All it is trial and error. You'll either like it or you'll hate it. It's one of them ones, to be honest with you. Give it a go. And I get this question a lot recently. 4-2-2, do I like it? No, I absolutely hate it. I feel like the centre mids to the right attacking mids to the strikers, the gaps absolutely everywhere. It's horrible. It's a horrible formation in my opinion. Doesn't mean that you guys shouldn't use it. It's still good. A lot of people use it in FUT Champs at the top level and get good results with it. It's just not a formation that I find that good in my opinion. Anyway, guys, I hope you have enjoyed the video. If you have, please let me know by dropping a like. You can subscribe. As I said, we do upload every single day. I do want to thank you all very much for your support. As always, it is greatly appreciated. I hope you have enjoyed this video. I'll catch all of you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.